and welcome back to Chicken for Breakfast, the podcast where we have all the answers to one very simple question.
What's cooking?
I'm Magic.
I'm Max.
And we got a lot coming here. We got a lot coming at you. First of all, it's 2023, baby. That's what's up. It's 2023. With 2023 comes New Year's resolutions. And that's what we're talking about today. So without further ado, let's get into it. Welcome back. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes.
Happy New Year, indeed. Happy New Year, Max.
Thank you.
Now, do you say Happy New Year or Happy New Year's?
Happy New Year.
Thank you. You have no idea how crazy it is.
It wasn't a Happy New Year.
Oh, why not? Okay. It was not a Happy New Year, but it is a happy day. It's a great day.
It is a great day.
It is a great day here, and we have a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, thank you so very much for tuning into this very, very new thing. If you haven't noticed, we have a little bit of a different couch. Max wanted to use this couch. I'm still adjusting.
It's comfier.
It's very comfy. It gives more of a...
And it doesn't creak.
Wow, you're right. You're right. That's crazy. Yeah, so we are on a little bit of a new setup, but I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. Yeah, so the question of the day is, do you have a New Year's resolution?
Kind of.
Kind of. What's that mean?
I mean, not really. I didn't really think about it till now. I mean, I made one at work to be a joke, but I don't want to say that because it's a joke.
Okay, so New Year's resolutions. Here's a nice little fun fact for you. There's a lot of people who make New Year's resolutions. I believe roughly 48% of the population.
Okay.
I believe 48% of the population at least makes New Year's resolutions. And among those, and we'll get into it. We'll get into how many of each and whatnot. But 23% of them quit in the first week.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Yeah. A friend of mine also told me a statistic that was kind of shocking.
I quit the first day one year. It was not funny.
Here's a shocking statistic for you. 76% of all statistics are made up. See, you'll never know if I made that up. But no, this is real stuff.
What's going on?
So 23% of people quit their resolutions in the first week of having them.
Weird.
And only 36% make it to the final
Day.
No, only 36% make it through the first month.
Oh.
So that's a lot. That leaves that's about 9% left. 9% of people successfully complete their New Year's resolutions.
There you go.
How crazy is that?
That's insane.
Now, I know the perfect remedy for this, and I want you to guess what my remedy for that is.
Commit.
No, it's don't have a New Year's resolution. Here's why I say that. Listen. I think that New Year's resolutions are kind of silly.
I mean, no one follows through.
Nope. 9% of the population.
9%.
9% of the population who has New Year's resolutions
Could that be
follow
like
through.
100 people?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like a lot more than 100, though.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot more. I don't know where you're doing your math, but...
I don't know.
No, it's fine, though. See, I've always... My New Year's resolution every year, except this year, is to not have a New Year's resolution. And the reason is, that's the only New Year's resolution I've ever been able to keep. And technically, I am part of that 9% every year that
I just came up with no more yawning on the podcast.
Yes. Yes, please, no yawning on the podcast. It's season 4. We're changing things up. Starting right now?
Yeah.
For both of us?
For me.
For you? Cool, so I can... I'm going to do it now. I'm going to try to make Max yawn.
I will break my jaw to not yawn.
This year I actually do have a couple of New Year's resolutions, but they're not New Year's resolutions because I've been talking about doing it for months already, right? So I just think it's silly to be like, oh, it's a new year, it's a new me. I understand the concept, but again, you give up in a month. So it's kind of a mixed feeling kind of vibe. It's definitely a mixed thing.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. It's coming. But it's definitely a mixed thing.
Yeah.
For sure. So, why don't you start out with the number one resolution?
57% say exercise more.
Exercise more. Yes. So 57% of New Year's resolutions, according to, this is according to Wayne.com. I believe it's Channel 15 News, Wayne.com. They are reporting on a survey done by Statista.com. So users can go on there and they take the survey about New Year's resolutions, and they can pick more than one. They can pick multiple options, and so the percentage here is going to be way higher.
Yeah.
But the numbers that we're talking about is of these people who took this survey specifically, which is supposed to be an average of most population. This is the numbers that came out. So as Max said, 57% of people want to exercise more.
Yeah, and it's crazy how to think they do that, but then half of them don't do it. Like, oh, I'm going to exercise more this year. A month later or a week later, you see them sitting on the couch when they're supposed to be going to work out playing Xbox.
Right? This is like the broad category I was reading. It's about you are struggling, man. I think this is more entertaining than ever. He is literally crying because he can't yawn.
Let's get a season yawn counter going. We got one.
You just yawned?
No, I yawned after I made before. I made the resolution.
Are you okay?
Yeah, struggling.
But no. So this includes like going to the gym or doing like at home workouts. Like this is what people want to do. So number 2 on the list is eating healthier, which is not surprising. Max, I need you to focus up.
I'm trying.
Okay, so 52% of New Year's resolutions involves eating healthier.
Which, a lot of people don't do that, though.
Okay, I feel like that's an all year. Like people are always like, "Oh man, I gotta eat healthier, man. I'm out of shape. Like I'm almost 50. I'm almost, what? I feel like that it's just this is an all year round kind of thing, and we just decide to focus on it at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Number 3,
lose weight.
Yeah.
Which is at 40%. So that's like a 12% drop from number 2, which is eating healthier.
Right. But the top 3 is all about health, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Top 3 is always about health. And I totally, I'm with you, by the way. If you do New Year's resolutions, this is not a shot at you. I respect it. I hope you do it. I encourage you to do it. Changing yourself and making yourself a better person is always a good thing.
Yeah. It always is.
Every single time. And especially your health. Like, you got to take care of yourself. Yeah. I also feel like I need to be healthier, but I've been talking to you for like months. Like, I remember doing a podcast with Darian one time when I first started my OMS career as a student. One of my first podcasts was about like how I wanted to start working out, but I'm afraid of going to the gym. And you know how many times I've been into the gym since that one moment?
No.
0.
I haven't been to the gym since about this time last winter.
Wow.
What, today's a Monday?
You said this time last winter? Is that like last year, like 2021?
2022.
So like a month ago.
Today, if I was still a senior in high school, on January 4th, I would have been lifting at 6 a.m. in my high school gym.
Okay.
So, about
I understand.
So, yeah.
I understand. So I guess that's kind of fun then, because then now you have a take. Like, you know what it's like to work out. How does it feel to not work out anymore?
Not good, man.
Not good?
Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Yeah, so my big reason was I don't want to, I just have a fear. Everyone who goes to the gym for the first time, they're always like, people are going to see me.
They're gonna judge me.
Listen, I know someone explained this to me very well the other day. And that is, people who go to the gym don't go to look at you or other people in the gym. They go to look at themselves. As crazy as that is, I believe that. Like, right before this podcast, I know you were sitting over there, but right before this podcast, like, I turned on the green screen of a Zoom meeting and only my sweatshirt, and it was like green screen the blue part of my sweatshirt out, and I was just so absorbed with myself and how it looked, not me, but like just the coolness of the sweatshirt. And they were like, anyways, moving on.
Yeah. Well,
but people go to the gym to look at themselves and see their own progress.
Yeah.
And that was like enough motivation for me to go to the gym, but I still don't go.
see, I need to because let's go a little story here. About February of 2022, I was like 141 pounds.
No kidding.
I know, right? And now I'm like 185.
Oh, dude, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, but you say that like it's a bad thing.
It's not.
You don't look 185.
I know.
You look like mine, which I believe I'm like 140 right now.
I mean, I'd probably pick you up and slam you if I tried. What? I'm kidding.
Wow, he is throwing shade. Throwing shade today. Okay, Max, I see you. Okay. But yeah, the top 3 are all about health, and I support that 100%.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. So, number 4. This is kind of a cool one because I think it happens every year, but I don't know how exactly you can define it. It is saving money. About 39% more people, according to Statista.com, want to save more money.
I started that last month. I was going a little bit crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah. No.
Well, it is the holiday. It was the holiday.
It was the holidays, and I was going crazy before that.
You should not go crazy.
I didn't need to. I was reckless.
See, that's the thing. You can't be reckless. That's a big thing. But that's okay because New Year's resolutions.
Bringing it back.
That.
Bringing it back, baby.
New Year's resolutions.
Reeling her in.
So I will actually share a story as well. I used to, I believe it was September of last year, I started saving money. And the holidays completely wiped out all my savings. But I did it. I saved for the holiday. Like, I saved for that reason. So it didn't feel as bad. So now that the new year is happening, and it's not holiday season anymore, I also will continue to save money again. But it's not like I'm doing it to change because I can't. It was like I'm doing this almost yawn. Almost. I'm trying to get him to yawn so bad. But it's like, it's not a New Year's resolution because I've already done it. I am doing it, whatever else.
Yeah.
But the question I have, and this, you might be able to answer this. Does saving more money, does that mean like save more in terms of like more than I did last year? Save more per like paycheck? Save more or spend less? Which one do you think this pertains to more? Because I tend to lean towards like the...
Well, because like, about like a lot of people, when like a new gaming console, new phone, new computer, new something come out, like, oh, I'm going to go buy that. Blows the bank account, maybe. Like, they'll buy things for themselves they don't need.
Right.
And then, like, when they go to, like, look at their bank account, like, what did I buy from here? And, like, why did I buy that? Like, what am I going to use it for?
So you think it's more like saving money in terms of not spending it
Yes.
as recklessly?
Yes.
Okay,
Just like
that makes sense. I think we can all take away from that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's a big opinion.
Yeah.
You want to take number 5?
Yeah, that'll be more time with family and friends, which is 37%.
Which this is one I can get behind.
Yeah.
This is one I can get behind. But see, here's the thing. This is one that comes right after the holidays. You miss your family, you miss your friends, you miss the people who just came in. He is struggling. You guys, if you're watching, you see the struggle. If you're listening on Anchor or something, you can't see it. So make sure you go to YouTube and see this guy.
I'm struggling like Mr. Moose.
That's amazing. Struggling like Mr. Moose. If you have not seen that episode, that was our last season. But go check it out. Nice. But yeah, so I think this is a good one. You come out of the holidays, you're like, man, I really miss my cousin, man. My cousin Fred, he's such a cool guy. I wish I could see him more. Or, I went to this New Year's party and I was hanging out with all my best friends and it was just amazing, dude. Like, we got to do this more. And then life comes right back in, and I feel like sometimes we forget. So so of these, which of these are New Year's resolutions that you can lose in a week?
The exercise more, most definitely. they eat healthier too. That's a no-brainer because everyone's like, so much green, need grease. They'll do that.
Yeah, so I think one that you can't really lose until like the end of the year is the money one, saving money and spending time with friends and family. But ultimately, those are great goals. Anyone can definitely change. If you are doing a New Year's resolution, I totally and 100% support you. But now I want to go into a little segment I like to call "What's New," which is what we talk about. What's new to the podcast? What's new with ourselves? Things like that, right? So what's new with me regarding New Year's resolutions? I've been talking about a couple of things for a while now. Number one is I wanted to cut down to fast food. I used to eat fast food all the time because like I work so much that I'm never home to actually cook. So I'm thinking I need to cut down to fast food once a week. I'll give myself fast food once a week. And then I was like, but I can't include the mornings because I always go to McDonald's in the morning and I get my iced coffee. Everyone who has
Is that breakfast? It's just a coffee?
It is a coffee, but it's still fast food. So, but that was my stipulation was I can still get my iced coffees, but I'm not going to eat fast food but once a week. And you and I both know how that went out. Every time we would be like coming to do a podcast or we'd have like a meeting or something, I was out and I didn't go home. So we would order Jimmy John's on my card 4 times and it would never go through.
I didn't.
Yeah, no. But I tried to get Jimmy John's. And this was a humbling experience because I tried to order Jimmy John's and it didn't go through. I did actually. Okay. Yeah, I didn't charge. So that's good. But I tried to order Jimmy John's 4 times and then it just ended poorly. And then I didn't eat it all that day, which was unfortunate. Yeah. But so my humbling experience led me to be like, okay, cool. This could have been avoided if I just packed lunch. Right? So my ultimate goal used to be to only eat fast food once a week. Okay. But when I would go in the mornings to get iced coffee, I would also order a sausage muffin. I would order a McGriddle or something because I was hungry. So now you didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, he's already failed his New Year's resolution. You are.
Hold on.
You are
hold on. Stop. I'm gonna talk on how what just went down. Okay? I yawned. And then I just opened my mouth to breathe. Check the replay. I was just breathing. There was a lot of pressure. Rewind.
He yawned.
No,
He yawned. I was just breathing. No, you yawned. But you are among the top 23%. You didn't.
That was a yawn. I just failed officially.
You are among the top 23% right now, Max. How does it feel to be a loser?
It's okay because I'm always a loser.
Aw, man, you're not a loser. He is ashamed of himself. That's why he just whispered, "I'm always a loser," and you're not. You're not a loser, Max. Dude, stop. Now he's playing catch up. Anyways, so let's bring it back though. So my New Year's resolution, I do have a few. Number one is fast food once a week, and that includes the self-control of not getting iced coffee in the mornings. I make my own coffee. I bring it to work.
Put some ice in it. You get iced coffee.
That's not the same thing. If I make coffee, it's got to be black.
Okay.
Yeah. So I drink plain black coffee. So that's mine. The other thing is, now this is gonna sound like an excuse. Excuse incoming.
Red alert.
I refuse to make exercising more. I refuse to make that a New Year's resolution because I know that if. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you again?
No.
I know that if I go to... Dude, this guy's yawning all the time, I swear. I know that if I go to the gym right now, it's going to be so crazy because everyone's trying to do their New Year's resolutions.
Well, some people might not. Everybody's not going to have...
Listen, I know my statistics. I know that I can wait 1 week and there will be 23% less people trying to do their resolution.
Okay.
I can wait a month and 36% more people will be doing it. So At some point in time, I will start going to the gym this year. That is my New Year's resolution. At some point this year, I will go to the gym and start going to the gym.
There you go.
But I'm not doing it in the first month of January because of the statistics. So less fast food, once a week. I'm serious. Number 2 is I will start going to the gym, but not in January, or at least the first couple weeks, because of everyone else going to be there. And there was a third one, but I can't remember what it was.
Try to remember things when you have to talk about them. Is that the third one?
Listen, you were throwing shade right now.
That's a big bird.
That is a big roast. No, it might have been get Max off the podcast. I'm just kidding.
I believe you.
But no, this is do you have any New Year's resolutions? Like for real though?
I mean, I gotta work out more. Not like you said. Not. I don't know.
No.
Eat healthy.
Eat healthy?
Yeah.
See, I think there's a difference. I think there's a difference between eating healthy and eating less fast food.
Put it on the counter.
Dude, we're gonna keep track. But let's move into some other news because we are pushing about 20 minutes here. Let's get into the final little bit here. New Year's, New Us is a wild concept.
That's just.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. New Year, New Us here at Chicken for Breakfast. So as you can tell, we've got a couch. But why don't you kind of take the reins here and explain what's some new things that we can see coming up in the next year?
A lot more content. Sports battles.
Okay, sports battles. We do have some sports battles coming up. What about what's some other things we can look at? What about like any interactive, maybe not podcasty content? You don't know, do you?
No, you didn't tell me anything.
Exactly. So we do have a lot of new things.
What?
I'm just kidding. So we do have a couple of fresh ideas. We want to start doing some not podcasts. We're just going to start making content. One of those is going to be coming up here really quickly. Max and I are going to do like games and stuff. We're going to start like experimenting different games. Like I think one of our first ones is we're going to play What Do You Meme? I think we're going to get that game and play it on the podcast.
Oh my God.
We're just going to have fun. We're going to do a lot more content-driven stuff. We might do some product reviews. We might do some challenge videos. We might do some trick shots. We're going to do some sports battles.
Maybe
A rematch? I don't know about that. I need to throw that, by the way. I want to go bowling and use that sometime. Anyways. So keep a lookout. I just stuttered really hard. So keep the eyes out, keep the ears out. Follow Chicken for Breakfast. Make sure you like and subscribe. That normally goes at the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our videos every Wednesday, every Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we've got a whole brand new thing coming for you. And also, we kind of do have a new set coming. I don't know how soon. It might be a couple of months, but we are working on a new set, working on some new things. So you want to be here for that, I promise.
Why in these conversations? Why don't I get to know?
You do kind of know, but you don't know.
Why don't I know?
Last topic of business. Patrick sucks. So, hey guys. Anyway, that was Patrick. We got to get Patrick on the podcast. Any final words, Maxwell?
What set? I'm so confused.
We're gonna get a new set. Just relax.
Where?
We're right here.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk.
We'll talk. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah. No, we won't. No. It'll just be there one day. God.
You won't even notice.
But we throughout the year we're gonna start adding things. You might notice things might change a little bit, but all in all, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate the support.
Yeah, love it. Well, I like chicken for breakfast. Bye. so bad.
I was giving you the opportunity to say thank you.
I said thank you. Thanks, everybody, for the big support last year and to this new year.
Yes, Happy New Year. My biggest pet peeve is when people say Happy New Year's. It's not multiple. It's one. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year's. Cut the camera. Ding,
No,
ding,
for real though.
ding, ding.
Max, if I start eating breakfast, I'm gonna have chicken for breakfast.
And I will too.
And we hope that you do too. Let's completely start this over.
Yeah.
Max, chicken for breakfast is a weird concept, but breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
And chicken is a soul food. So why not start your day out right with chicken for breakfast? I enjoy chicken for breakfast.
I love it.
And at the end of the day, we hope you will too. I thought we were going to say
I did it. I wasn't
good. Thank you guys so very much. We're going to let you go. We'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned for our post show. Dude.
Dude, I didn't.